Hi guys, I'm David from TK Knives, and today I would like to test our new knife, Mjölnir, which has our proprietary locking mechanism called Mjölnir lock. On the blade is Niolox steel, it's made from a German maker, and we would like to test it, how it goes for abrasion resistance. In the hemp probe, yeah. Right now I will show you the picture how the edge looks under 200 magnification. And just so you know how sharp it is. So you know how sharp it is right now. This is a catalog paper, it's very thin. We're gonna shave some butt. So basically it is able to push cut catalog paper. Probably I would be even capable of carving into it. You can see there are some chips. Yeah, there is one chip, I know about it. And okay, so like it's sharp like this. I will color the edge so we can then check where we cut. We were using Niolox for about 4 to 5 years now. But we were using for fixed blades, where there is abrasion resistance not as important. So we would like to check it now compared to our other steels we use. I will cut the rope and I will count how many cuts I did and test it on this beautiful lady's catalog. And as soon as it stops cutting, we will measure or look at the edge again. I am also not wearing gloves, so I can test the ergonomy of the knife. So let's begin. Yeah, I forgot to mention that this is 18mm rope. So okay, right now we have 100 cuts. And most of the people who cut rope, they are not as concerned when the blade loses its shaving sharpness, but I think this is the most important sharpness. And so this is our point to show how long it can hold the razor edge, basically. You can see that it's almost the whole edge which is used. And there is definitely some tearing, but I think it's totally okay. Yeah, very good. I'm still quite able to push cut catalog paper, and the regular paper should be no problem at all. Yeah, you can see it's slicing through. also forgot to demonstrate how low or how high is the angle of the knife, the apex. And you can know it by this. So this is the 1/2 of the overall angle, which means like 20 to 25 degrees inclusive. Yeah, we also don't exactly know how hard to play this, because we don't have an HLC meter, but here we have very precise hardening going. This time? Okay. So, right now we have 200 cuts. I'm still using the same portion of the edge. I'm still able to push cut catalog paper very well. Let's see, no problem. There is no reason even showing this paper. So let's continue. Yeah, because this is the first test ever of custom heat-treated Niolox steel. I am also very interested how it will work. So we are now at 300, which is quite a nice number. And just an update on the ergonomy. Hand holding the knife, my right hand is totally fine. Just when I'm squeezing down, my fingers are a little bit fatigued. But that's quite normal, but there is no hot spots, nothing that is uncomfortable. Only this hand is not as perfect. Yeah, it happens. Ow. Just cut my finger. I think we lost the ultimate sharpness, that it's hard to make it cut the catalog paper, but still, as you can see, it's no problem to slice cut it, almost push cut it. Yeah, I cannot carve. The regular paper is maybe not clean. So I lost the hair popping sharpness. I'm not able to carve anymore. Might check if it still shaves. Yep. I think it shaves. Right now it feels that it's cutting better than before. I think it's because there is microscopic chipping, which makes it cut better, which for a folding knife is very good. Please bear in mind that you don't exactly know the angle of the edge, and 1 degree makes a difference of about 10 to 20% in the final result. So if you ever try to repeat this test, the results will be different. Also, as you saw on the pictures of the microscope, the edge is not 100% polished. It's because the Niolox have niobium carbides, and therefore it is impossible to polish. And yeah, it is, but you would need to have angle jig with a diamond, not the base, just a diamond, and we don't have that. And the way how you sharpen your knives also affects how it cuts. So polished edges are better for wood, and more grittier edges are better for abrasion resistance. So guys, we are stupid and we didn't charge our battery. So we ended up with 394 cuts. To prove that I didn't resharpen the knife, basically you're gonna need to believe us for me. The sharpness is still the same. It would be pointless for me to do anything about it. So we are going to continue. So we are right now at 300 cuts, and just to show you how it cuts. Je vole úplná píčovina tady, vole, nevím, proč neřezat vůbec. It's getting harder and harder to cut. Okay, there is no possibility of a push cut. Not 90 degrees nor 35 degrees. So we'll try the slice cut. There's definitely some chipping on the edge. Yeah, but you can see it. Or maybe it is just dirty, I don't know. Still cuts catalog paper. Yeah, so it is clean now, and you can see it is starting to tear the paper, but still it cuts. It's very good. It's more than usable sharpness. and here is absolutely no problem in cutting, even push cuts. So let's continue. Basically, please keep in mind that this test is subjective. So some of you may think of Rockstead doing this to their knives and they still cut after 1000 cuts the catalog paper, but there is a remarkable difference in catalog from catalog to catalog. I have a few here, and I will sacrifice something for you. This is another catalog and there is no problem. I chose basically the thinnest I could find. And this is very similar to paper. It's not the plasticky one, it's more paper one. So yeah, it's quite similar to the catalog paper I'm using, but still it cuts better, as I see. So basically the tests between each others are not comparable. They would every time get a different result. Basically another point of any other usable knife is that you cannot sharpen it yourself at home. That you cannot do with Rockstead. I cannot think of any other company that supports basically only sharpening at their place, but I sharpened this on Japanese stones. It was sharpened first on 1000 grit stone, natural king stone, not natural, synthetic, and then on 6000, and then it was lightly polished on the felt wheel. And it took me maybe like under 2 minutes.
It's it.
Okay, 500?
Mhm.
No, 500? 500?
Mhm.
Není to 400?
400 bylo, jak jsi to začínal teďka?
Oh, okay. So, it's 600.
Ne, 500 bylo.
500. You can see it's all over the edge. The marker is removed. So this is the rigid catalog paper, still cut. And this is the newspaper. Yeah, there are definitely some chips in the edge, but here is our catalog, infamous one. I think there is a chip near the belly, and there is also one near the flipper. Basically I shave so much in the shop, I don't have any spots with my hair left. Yeah, and he still shaves something.
Ještě jedenka to bude 600.
So, 600 guys. Very thin catalog paper. No problem. Newspaper paper. Vrtačky se nám hodí. And this is the thicker catalog paper. There is no point testing the regular paper. I just did it with the flipper. Okay. So basically right now I'm very pleased with the result. This shows that our heat treatment is, I think, quite good, given the angle of the edge and the quickness of the sharpening. And yeah, if right now it wouldn't cut anything, I will be totally okay. But let's see, this is how much rope we have left. Let's see how much we can cut and still cut. Then I thought, why not to test it on the bamboo also, with the edge shape, so tomorrow or not. So we'll go that also. So guys, this is 700 cut. There's definitely one more chip. It's the thick catalog. Newspapers paper. You can see where the chips are, definitely. No. I cannot cut it with a push cut. And still shaves.
8 minut.
Co?
8 minut.
Let's continue. Okay, right now it's 800 cuts. This is the newspaper's paper. No problem. The rest of the thick catalog paper. And the catalog paper. There definitely are some chips, but as you can see, it is perfectly okay to cover it.
4 minuty.
4 minuty. And it still shaves. Right now we have 900 cuts.
A masz minutę.
Okay. So this is the very thin catalog paper. Definitely some chips, but basically this edge would just need it to be stropped and be perfectly functional again. This is the newspaper paper. And thick catalog paper. I will stop here, and we need to change our SD card, and we'll continue in a few minutes. So guys, just because we can, we find some small bamboo pieces like this. We use it for cleaning up some epoxies and so on. And we just can baton it, or maybe chisel it. Okay, here is the newspaper. It feels the same as before. And please bear in mind that this is still after 900 cuts of hemp rope and batoning into bamboo. So I think it's quite good. Here is the regular paper. As you can see, there is no tearing, only basically in this portion there are a few chips and one at the tip. So, as we have the board already destroyed from 900 cuts here, we can test the lock strength. So here is how it locks up. It's a little bit over 50%, and I will just baton it here and we'll see how it goes. It's like 5-7 times maybe. You can see I didn't like put light cuts there, just for fun one more. And here is the lockup after. Absolutely no wiggle, no stick at all. Yeah. So this is a bonus scene and maybe a chiseling into the lock. Please guys, don't do this with any folding knife ever. Here is the lockup. I know there is, yeah, maybe it's slightly springs, but I couldn't call it a wiggle. No, there is no wiggle. It depends on the lock. And basically, I haven't turned the insert that I was talking about even once. So right now I have maybe like 365 another spots. If I just turn it, it will be like new. Again at 40 to 50% without any stick or wiggle. Thanks for watching, subscribe.